Hey, hi, and welcome to another weekly connection with St. Germain and the whole crew as usual. And this time, I forgot this last week. Did anyone notice? We're going to start with the cosmic cleanse. And we're going to, which one is this? Cosmic frost. This is my favorite scent in the whole wide world. And we bring that in our hands. It actually kind of rejuvenates us and protects us and aligns us all at once. So we bring it into our aura, cup our hands together. And I'll just stay here for the rest of the afternoon. You guys have your own video. I love it so much. I just like to be in that energy of that aroma. And the ascension oil works really well to both block and open. At the same time, that sounds contradictory, but it's not. Let me explain it. It opens up your third eye, and then it dissolves the calcium that is around the pituitary that doesn't allow you to jingle and jangle. But it also offers you a protective field, energy field, if you're getting too much stimulation through your third eye. So I use it very often to help me to calm my sensories down a little bit when they're overstimulated. So I use the essential oil for that reason as well. I keep it on my desk so that it helps me should things get intense during a session. All right, so let's talk about today. We are the heart of humanity. You and I, the light seeds, are the heart. We are bringing the heart to humanity through our hearts. We talked about it last time, and we talked about it a lot, that the error, which is an architected plan to challenge choice into choosing self or choosing love. The earth is the architected origin of that choice. It began on upper celestial levels and filtered down into mortal realms until we are here, you and I, at the origin, at the densest vibration of a planet in 3D. Consciousness doesn't exist below 3D. 3D. And we are dissolving that architectural flaw forever. So that in the future, beings, souls from all galaxies, know to choose love. Because they now know and have acted out the expression of ego, of self-power. And they also have learned that unquenched thirst for more can never be satisfied, because the ego can never fulfill that. Because what that thirst is for love. So as long as the ego keeps grabbing at this and that and that and this, it never ever will be satisfied. This will be known throughout the cosmos, not just the 7 systems we're in, but throughout the cosmos forever. It'll also be known that you and I took on the task to be the heart of humanity. You and I have taken on this task not only to evolve ourselves at an amazingly rapid rate, touche, but to evolve humanity and to shift out the air through the heart of humanity once and for all to the fifth dimension. Because, on 5D, we don't have anger and fear and cruelty. Love does not contain any of those things. I was recently with a group of higher dimensional beings, and we were talking about how it is for them to see us in these lower vibrations, reacting as we do. I often refer to us as children, but it's more than that. It's that this lower vibration that you are currently in has not yet learned how to put love first. I think in my lifetime that I have seen enormous amounts of that change. I remember the first time I saw they had Earth Day. Remember Earth Day? I was like, holy cow, that's pretty cool. How many of you grew up when people thought it was okay to dump their ashtrays in the parking lot of wherever they were, or wherever? Today, that's unheard of, right? Because we know better now. We've grown, we evolved. That's an example that I thought of, but there are so many of them that we know, and we do not want to hurt the earth. And there's the heart of feeling energy and vibration from nature rather than conquering nature, which was the thought prior to that. Through our hearts, we are growing very, very quickly. So congratulate yourself, because you are taking the grossest, darkest, densest vibration that ever existed and shifting it to light. Never has the ego gone buck wild the way it is here on Earth. And this isn't even the worst of the times, but it is the last of the times. So let's do it together. I got my tensor field. This one's interesting. I guess these rocks are heavier. It felt heavier. Let's go with solar plexus today. When I use this to heal myself, I actually turn it that way. And that you can feel more energy from it on the top, although you still radiates out very, very far, at least 12 feet when you're using it. Anyway, I like to turn it this way, but I'll turn it this way so you see. Solar plexus today. I chose the solar plexus because we and Saint Germain want to bring out the energy that we are, even though we are the heart. It is through the solar plexus that we make our connection to humanity. So we're going to do it that way. So visualize that light. Yummy, yummy. Golden, honey, thick, viscous, saturating, penetrating, comforting, warm and safe. It comes all the way down through your body and into the earth, to the mother. And as always, she grabs onto our golden lariat, and we are well attached to the earth, even as we continue more into her energy and wrap ourselves around her grid system so that we are completely anchored. And we want to be anchored on to earth because we are earth light beings. And she brings that light around, up our spines, and back to source with an essence of herself in it. So we have the Father and the Mother, that strength, courage, and nurturing and support. And around and around and around and around and around and around and around. Never stopping that orbit. Never stopping your orbit. If you get itchy, you might want to check your orbit because you probably lost that ground, that connection that holds you fast so that you can get your job done. And now we bring that energy around and up, and it just radiates through all 12 of your auras. And they are saturated. Just jam them, ram them, bam them, full of that gold light. You can't wear enough or too much. As much as it feels, you do it. And we wear this cocoon of light we call the empathic shield because it makes us these light seeds. And that as we walk and we talk and we do, we are the light. We are love. Let's get some energy from all the energies that are playing with us now. I mean, it's serious, yes, but it's also the game afoot, right? So now we radiate out that well of the mother, which is below the root. And we feel that energy from all the celestials beaming at us because we are that heart. We are the light. And we are fully supported and growing. Keep that connection. Know that connection. Feel that. Especially when you get what I call star childitis. You're sick of all this 3D ego-based stuff. We all feel that. Go get some help. Get that connection. Feel that you are part of a whole. And as we do this more, and we grow more, and our egos are now transformed into loving things, our DNA is shifting. And we are the light of a new kind of human. A light-based human. And we know it, and it is the knowingness that makes your sacral chakra happy. Because you're not having to have someone tell you. You know it. And you know who you are, what you are, and why you are. And you know how to behave as the light being you are. No anger. No need for devices. All of that is now understanding. And we get to this part of us that we take the spleen. The spleen is about understanding. When 3Ders behave very much from their egos. And when we understand 3D behavior, we then move that through the solar plexus to all of humanity. And in that understanding and that love, we send that light to everyone who needs it, everyone who wants it, so that they can feel that element of love. The empathic shield on the liver is your emotional atomizer. So whatever emotion you're feeling, that's what's in your energy field. So we want to atomize love and understanding. And by being an empath, we get a free ticket. We get that vicarious understanding of anyone and everyone we wish to understand, whatever the reasons. Because 3D lower vibrational behavior will not be repeated. And when the ego acts out so aberrantly, it's important to understand the torture that that soul feels as that is occurring. So we feel that, and we understand it, and we do not judge it, and we send that to our hearts, that love and that understanding, so that that deranged ego, as we call it, gets softened by that light, by that love. That is our job as the heart of humanity. And our heart is loving to feel that and to radiate it. Because we know, don't we, that we are creating a new human through ourselves, through our solar plexus, through our heart, through our mind. And we know that this new humanity that we express ourselves as is here. We only need to light up those egos that don't feel love at all. Because we, through our hearts, shine that light through the solar plexus to the collective consciousness. And we just love, love, love. So know who you are and know your heart. Through the collective consciousness is helping others to grow and be light. So shine that crown. Let it shimmer, 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 sparkle, sparkle. Let everyone feel your light, your heart. And when you feel and you need that light, you dip right in and you get what you need because you know how. You go into the well and you gather that love they give you. And you know that you are connected and that you are the light seed that is moving humanity into the heart-based beings we were meant to be. What a wonderful job. And we are so glad that you are here. And we're getting the job done faster than you think. It is really good. So keep your light on 24/7. And I'll see you next week. I love you. Bye-bye. Hey, hi. I want to talk to you about an event that is coming up June 7th. You know, the world, as we all know, is chaotic right now, and there is a lot of stresses. So, this workshop is about raising your vibration above the chaos and talking about all the ways that we absorb energy and how we can change our choices so that we can reduce the stress that we are under in our daily lives. There are many techniques and there are a lot of solutions to these problems. It is our job as light seeds to be able to raise your vibration above the 3D chaos. So let's do it and let's have a wonderful time together Sunday, June 7th. And on the website, I give you all the times for your destination and our location. And I will talk to you soon.